me to unjet-lag myself. And then we'll see where we get. And we have this one really huge advantage. The reason DBIX class was so quick to get a first version out was that I stole the entire class DBI test suite. That's why we have DBIX class CDBI compatible, which is actually better tested than class DBI, but that's a different story. It isn't really because I cared about having a class DBI compatibility map. I mean, that was the official reason for a while. But the truth is, it's because I was too lazy to write a test suite and an ORM at the same time. So what I did instead was started off producing clean, sensible code that was compatible with class DBI, and then extracted out the bits that I thought actually made sense. You know, like having accessors and search that did stupid things in list content. Oh, never mind. So in the finest Battlestar Galactica tradition, all of this has happened before and all of this will happen again. Because as soon as we have something somewhat working, what we're going to do is we're going to port DBIX class to it. And that gives us an even huger test suite for free, because the DBIX class test suite is probably 10 or 12 times the size of the old class DBI one. And not only will that save us a huge amount of messing about, but it will mean that we should be pretty sure what we released is actually compatible with the current DBIX class. And from that, hopefully, one day, we will get a DBIX class that we will actually call 1.0. But not this year, I suspect. At this point, I should presumably pick an arbitrary date and then refuse to tell you which year.
Christmas. Call it star.
Halloween might work. Halloween might work. Except that there's always a goth night on Halloween, so I won't be releasing software, I'll be drunk. But anyway, I hope this gives you some idea of why DBIX class has been sat there. I mean, the fantastic thing though is in the meantime, we've got sub-select support. Side A support is now first class. We support DB2 running on an AS400 for crying out loud. I don't know why somebody decided to write that, but they did. The subquery stuff now basically works. We can do group buys on subqueried stuff and count them reliably. Prefetch is getting rewritten to be more efficient and not completely insane. Because both of the previous versions of the prefetch code were written by me in one 36-hour straight hacking stint, and each time nobody, including me, could figure out what the hell I'd done afterwards. I mean, it worked, but trying to tweak it was not funny. So, DBIX class is going to keep going and keep improving. And at some point, hopefully, a version of DBIX class running on top of the next generation will pop out full form, like Athena out of Zeus's skull, except possibly messier. And I hope this was a little bit less confusing than me waffling on about trolls, gods and mountains. And I hope you now have a little bit of an idea of what we're doing and have heard about some interesting modules that will be useful to you. And at this point, I'm going to stop and say thank you very much. Nicholas Clark has patiently had his hand up for however long and wanted to ask something.
Well, I've got to state something. I've got a message from Jesse, and I'm instructed to do this verbatim. Jesse says he's really fucking sorry and will pay the fuck up at the next possible fucking opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Vincent. Right, I would ask if there were any questions, but the blank looks around is suggesting that what's probably better is if you have any questions, I'm going to go and find another coffee and sit outside going, oh. So if anybody wants to ask me anything, come join me outside. Thank you very much.